Hey guys, it is Monday, about 5:30 a.m. You know, kind of hard to sleep in when there's no blinds on the windows, and it is pretty bright in the morning. But yeah, here's the view. Yeah, the cottage is right on the water. You know, everybody's calling it a cottage, but like it's a house. It's just a nice house on the water, I guess. But anyways, I'm up kinda early, so I'm gonna head out the back and check out the surrounding area. I'm like, damn, this is a nice view. I don't understand why you'd want to have a cottage here. But anyways, found some rubber boots in the basement area. And I'm gonna walk around the shore, check it out. Some neat grass here. At the time, I'm wondering if the water comes up to the grass. I'm thinking maybe. But yeah, I want to check out this tidal pool. Pretty into this. Saw some splashes when I got close. And there's a ton of small fish in here. I guess minnows or whatever. Pretty neat. I also saw a little shrimp. You can probably see him. Kind of left center-ish area. Swimming along there. That's super cool. You know, I'm a big fan of shrimp. And just seeing this, I'm like, yeah, this is neat. All these snails climbing up. It's like a little miniature ecosystem world going on in there. Anyways, making my way around, checking it out. The rubber boots are a little bit big for me, so I'm kind of like walking weird. But yeah, I gotta check this. Gotta check this stuff. Here's some sea plant. And every now and again I'm seeing like some water squirt out of the mud. Not sure if I got a good clip of it, but you'll probably see it happen somewhere. Oh yeah, you see that? The bottom left? Rewind if you didn't. But yeah, there's all these tiny little holes. We watched some videos later about what's it called? The coastal forager locker or something? The fish locker? Something like that. There's a guy who does beach combing and he finds clams and stuff in his videos. And I kind of feel like I'm doing that right now. There's another lady on YouTube who does mudlarking in the River Thames. And I found like this weird spark plug. I'm like, whoa, I'm just like that mudlark lady. So yeah, kind of neat to walk around here, just see what's going on. Again, I'm a freshwater person. You know, seawater, this is all new to me. Like, it's all teeming with life and weird shit that's not usually in freshwater. I'm touching these shells. Big shells, bro. And I'm like freaking out because I'm like, is there a living thing in this or something? But no, it's just a shell. Neat. You know, it still had both sides of it, so that was kind of extra cool. But yeah, just walking around being like, huh, look at all this shit. Pretty cool. Let's see what I'm coming across here. Oh yeah, now I'm using that trash to poke at stuff. Just like a weird shell with some barnacles on it. I wonder if that's like still alive. The barnacles. I kind of want to find a mussel. Apparently people in the area will come by and like dig up the beach for mussels. And those are the mussel shells. But I think you need a license or something, so yeah. I don't want to dig them up and then get in trouble. But yeah, just looking around still. Found another little well, this wasn't a tide pool, but another shrimp in like kind of a poolish area. Like, like, yeah. It'd be cool to bring a jar down and see if I could, you know, scoop up some stuff and see like what's going on in there. Maybe catch a shrimp. Observe them for a little bit. Saw some crazy sand doing something. And I thought there was something like alive in here, like pushing the sand away, so I started poking at it. But I don't think there was anything alive in there. I think it's just the tide is going out, and since the water from like above the tide is probably like getting pulled out of the sand, like I think the sand is kind of spongy and like holds a bunch of water, and it's just constantly water coming out, even though the tide has already passed this area. But again, I don't know. I don't know anything about this ocean, bros. I'm just like looking at it. But there's a lot of water coming out of this ground, it seems. In my amateur opinion. Kinda neat though. So yeah. Also kind of neat. I guess people just leave boats around. Oh, and here's a mussel I found. It's attached to a cluster of rocks. Kinda lifted it out there. Pretty neat. I wanted to open it, but I also don't want to kill it. So I thought maybe if I like put it in water, it would want to open up. I put it in water and I got freaked out by this little crab. Yeah, there's a little crab. But like, I don't know, big to me crab, but little in terms of like you can eat this crab. It's like the same size of that small mussel. They did not interact. Anyways, just walking along the water's edge, looking at some weird plants. Pretty neat. I think the tide, it probably does get lower than this, but as it goes out, it seems like all the crabs that were in the area sort of cluster together and like try to keep up with where the tide's going. So that you can see all these hermit crabs walking around. Pretty cool. Again, kind of freaky. And it would be neat to like put them in a jar and observe them for a while. I think people keep hermit crabs as pets, but apparently they're pretty stinky. Anyways, found some sea glass. Still a little fresh, so I just put that back. Then I walked through the mud for a while, and honestly probably shouldn't have. There wasn't anything interesting in the mud, and my feet were getting stuck. Oh, I saw a big crab. This crab seemed to be missing his arm. Yeah, that's too bad. I didn't want to touch him. He seemed pretty lively over there. And like, fairly big. Maybe the size of my fist? Which again, I don't think you'd want to eat a crab that small, but for me, that was the biggest crab I've seen in the wild. So yeah, coming over to where that first tidal pool was, I'm looking at the grass and the seaweed. Pretty cool. Like, yeah. I like what I'm seeing over here. Plants. Seed plants. Anyways, by now everybody else is pretty much up. And Don's also gonna go check out the water. The tide's pretty low here. This might actually be the lowest it gets, I'm not really sure. Again, I don't know how tides work. And yeah, we made breakfast. Waffles, eggs, and bacon. Pretty good. Turkey bacon. So yeah, you can see where the boats are out there. Heading back out, I guess. Oh yeah, there's guys digging for mussels or clams or something. And I wanted to talk to them to see like what's going on. So here's some creeper footage of me doing that. Went over there and I was like, hey guys, how's it going? They're like, it's good. I was like, so you're digging for mussels? He's like, yeah. I'm like, alright, that's cool. Can I look at him? He's like, yeah, sure. And I looked at them. He also said it's a good workout. Gets his mind off of things. Apparently they come out here like twice a week or so. And I'm like, oh, cool. But yeah, they seem like they're just doing their own thing, so I didn't want to bug them too much. And yeah, put those boots away. Max is making some bread. I'm creeping on the clamor guys again. There's a bird watching, air quotes bird watching telescope that I used to spy on the people around. And I played some board game, hanging out in the lazy boy, or the, what are those things called? It's beanbag chair. Yeah. It's in the afternoon now, heading out again, and we're gonna go check out Woodsman's of X6. It's a fried fish joint. It's a fried seafood place. Yeah, just going through Ipswich here. Apparently Ipswich is like, I don't know, it started in the 1600s apparently. Like, it's kind of crazy old. I mean, it makes sense. It's one of the oldest towns or whatever. And yeah, Woodman? Yeah, apparently they invented the fried clam. So, that's neat. It was also featured in diners, drive-ins, and dives. So it's gotta be good. This is the front of it, and they got some weird water setup thing going on here. I didn't really know what was going on, but I guess they sell like live clams and stuff sometimes, or lobsters. Anyways, Max had a bunch of gift cards from his parents, so he paid for all of this with the gift cards, and that was pretty sick. But yeah, each of those plates is like around $20-ish, I want to say. And if I did pay for it, I wouldn't have felt ripped off like I did at the Streak and Mouse. It was pretty good. Like, you saw those plates. It was a giant pile of food. And yeah, I got the fried scallops. They were tasty. And yeah, overall pretty good. Definitely don't dislike seafood, but it also just makes me think that, like, we figured it out with chicken, guys. Chicken really is the ultimate meat. While seafood's good to like mix it up and stuff, trust me guys, we got it good with chicken. So yeah, after we picked up some groceries, we just headed back to the cottage. And apparently one of Max's neighbors flies a Confederate flag, so I'm trying to like film it, but just a US flag today, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, just going through. Nice to see those marshes. Yeah, pretty light rain today. Oh yeah, we also got fruit punch today, like a drink mix. Oh my god, guys, that fruit punch drink mix. That was some good sugar water. And yeah, we're setting up. Get the kayaks out and stuff. Gonna go for a paddle. Yeah, they have enough boats and stuff for everybody. I was getting this one out and ready, and I noticed a big spider in there. It was like the size of a toonie. A big spider. The fish are going crazy in the water. I'm kind of like, man, what's going on? I don't know. But yeah, people are getting ready. Max, he was gonna use this one, but that big spider went and hid underneath the seat and wouldn't come out. That's too spooky to use, so we're both in the smaller kayaks. And yeah, Tyler's using that paddleboard. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like kayaking around. It's pretty nice. Anyways, I checked my weather app. They asked me to, and there's chances of thunderstorms and stuff, so they headed back. And honestly, I didn't want to head back. I was like, come on. It's probably fine. And the fish are like doing crazy shit out here. But begrudgingly, I head back. So, yeah. Before I go in all the way, I'm checking out the seagrass. Pretty neat. I'm like, yeah, I like what's going on here. We're in high tide right now, and it goes up to where that little tidal pool was. So I guess all the fish can come or go or whatever sometimes. Pretty neat. It's a whole ecosystem out here. So yeah, we put the boats back, and maybe we'll do some paddling later, but for now, we're gonna wait until the chances of thunderstorms passes by. I think it's just like 2 hours or so. But I ate the rest of the scallops. I think we all had leftovers from Woodman. And yeah, classic, watching some anime. And then they grilled up some veggies, and we ate these for dinner. Plus baked potato, pretty nice. That was good. And I guess now we're heading back out for the boats. Time to do some more boating, guys. And the water's looking pretty calm. Like, yeah. You can see the tide has gone out a little bit. It's not connected to this pool. And those little minnow fish are back. I guess they like it here. Because they could have gone wherever, but maybe it's just nice and safe in that pool. So yeah, got all the boats out again. Yeah, pretty nice just paddling around. Tyler on the paddleboard. Kind of seemed like the wind was picking up though, and we didn't really want to be out here too long. You know, Tyler on the paddleboard, he's probably gonna get blown around, and it's not really the greatest weather. So I went out to that marshy area just to the edge of it and was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we're kind of just paddling around in the bay a little bit. We weren't out here for that long though. Just, you know, paddling around. Pretty much just did a loop and then headed back. Honestly, not that different from when we turned back when it was a chance of thunderstorm. But that's just how it is. Also, I'm not really sure where we would paddle to if we wanted to go somewhere like further away. But yeah, pretty neat. Heading back in for the night. Yeah, there's a bunch of rabbits around in the area. Apparently there aren't really any natural predators for them, so there's kind of a crazy amount of rabbits. And yeah, hung out for a bit. We also started The Quarry, which is a new horror game. And yeah, pretty fun. Ate some ice cream while we watched. Yeah, pretty spooky. It's a classic teens at a summer camp kind of situation. And then we went to sleep. Later, guys.